Hey, hello, welcome to Crow Sports Crapology. I'm Crow here with you today, and I'm going to tell you about the NFC West. We're going to do our NFC West preview right here on Crow Sports Crapology. So, we previewed all the other NFC conferences. We previewed the East, the North, and the South, and now we're going to give you the West. Right, NFC West, the winners of the NFC West, going to be Seattle Seahawks, right here. You can see that, Seattle Seahawks. They're going to win the NFC West easily, no problem. Pete Carroll's a good coach. He's still got Darrell Bevell running the offense. He's got Chris Richards still running the defense. He's got Barrow in there as a linebacker coach. He's got his two sons on the coaching staff. He's got the best offensive line coach in football, Tom Cable. He takes defensive linemen and turns them into all-pro offensive linemen. This guy's brilliant. He's got Chad Morton, former USC running back, as running backs coach, and got a lot of their players back. Got Wagner on defense, middle linebacker. They got Bennett back. They got Chancellor. They got Earl Thomas as the safeties. They still got Richard Sherman. They drafted a big defensive tackle. Where'd he come out of? Michigan State, McDowell. Guy's a good big defensive tackle. So their defense is going to carry him because we all know Russell Wilson's not that great. He's all right, but he's not that great. Their defense is going to carry him. They still got a good running game. They're gonna run the ball with Thomas Rawls, and they got Eddie Lacy for short yardage. Big Eddie Lacy out of Green Bay. He might come back. They got C.J. Prosise still back there. He's in like his second or third year out of Notre Dame. He's fairly quick. He can still run the ball, I think, in the NFL. He did okay filling in for the Seahawks at one point. They still got Lockett, great kick returner. They still got Baldwin, great receiver, good receiver. Then they drafted the receiver out of Michigan, Anda, or whatever that guy's name is, Amar Anda. Good receiver though. He's quick, fairly tall guy, not real big, but he's quick. He might work out for him. And Russell Wilson can scramble. So you got your Seahawks are going to win the NFC West. Second in the NFC West is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. Right there. You can see them. Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals right there. They're going to come in second. Chance for a wild card spot. They lost some guys on defense. They lost Campbell. They lost Okafor, linebacker. But they brought in Carlos Dansby. He's probably going to be more of a coach. But they drafted a stud linebacker out of Temple, so that should help them. Their defense should be okay. If they do have a problem, it's probably going to be on defense because on offense, they still got Carson Palmer. They got Johnson in the backfield. They got Ellington. They drafted a running back, I think T.J. Logan out of North Carolina. So they're going to be pretty good on offense. Fitzgerald's old. They still got him, but they got the two Browns. They got Nelson, and I think they got another young wide receiver. They still got Tom Moore, who taught Peyton Manning basically how to play quarterback in the NFL. So he's their offensive coordinator. And they still got Bruce Arians. And they still got Butchler, I can't say his name, Beckler, running the defense. He's a pretty good defensive coordinator. So your Arizona Cardinals are going to come in second. I don't think they have enough to beat Seattle because I think Seattle's defense is going to dominate. And they're just going to play take away from people. They're just going to hold the ball whole games. Third game third place in the NFC West, just because nobody's as bad as the San Francisco 49ers, except maybe the Chicago Bears or the Washington Redskins. But next in the NFC West is going to be those Los Angeles Rams, one of two teams now in Los Angeles. See if you can see that. Rams. Right there. All right, those Los Angeles Rams are going to come in third. They're going to be just as bad on the offensive line this year. They didn't really do much to improve that. McVay, maybe he can get the ball out of Goff's hands quicker. They can throw 5-yard passes, real old-style West Coast offense or something. Because Goff's not really good at reading defenses. He holds the ball too long. And with no offensive line, he's going to get murdered. Todd Gurley, good running back, but no offensive line, he's going to get murdered. They brought in Cooper Kupp from Eastern Washington. They drafted him. Good possession receiver. Bigger guy, set some records in division, whatever they call it now, 1AA or the playoff series conference, whatever that crap they call the next step down from the major universities. But he did pretty good there. Best receiver maybe in the history of that division. So they got him. They got 2 great pass-catching tight ends. They got Wade Phillips. They brought in Wade Phillips to run the defense. And Wade Phillips, I mean, even if you don't give him much talent, he could build a pretty good defense. I mean, this guy's he's pretty brilliant on defense. He's built a lot of good defenses. He was with the Texans previously, but he's built some Super Bowl defenses in Denver. And he's built some pretty good defenses in Dallas. And he's been in the coaching game for years and years. So, that's your Rams. They're not going to score any points. It'll be pretty much like last year. If you're a Rams fan, you're going to need a pretty good amount of alcohol on hand when you go to watch those games. Coming in last in the NFC West, and we shouldn't even really talk about them, but we will just because they have a new head coach and stuff. And their quarterback situation is going to be pretty ridiculous. Kyle Shanahan is the San Francisco 49ers new head coach. He's going to try to play Brian Hoyer at quarterback, which should be quite interesting. They don't have much of an offensive line. They have a couple running backs. They're not going to have much of a running game. They don't have many good wide receivers. They don't have much of a tight end. I don't know what they're going to do, really. Shanahan's he's in trouble. He doesn't have much of a coaching staff. I looked at the coaching staff. I don't recognize really anybody on the coaching staff. If you're a 49ers fan, forget about it. You got the Golden State Warriors at least. And if you want to switch over to the AFC, you got the Raiders, the greatness of the Raiders, which the Raiders could do something this year. We'll tell you about it in our AFC West preview. But anyway, so that's the NFC West. Now, we've previewed the whole NFC now. And if you forgot where these teams are going to finish, this is where they are. So we got the Giants winning the NFC East. We got Tampa Bay in the South. And we got the Vikings in the North. We got Green Bay maybe a wild card. We got Dallas probably a wild card. Philadelphia could get a wild card. Who knows? All right? And now I'm going to put the NFC West ones in, which will be Seattle will win it. The Cardinals will come in second. And the Rams will be a distant third. And the 49ers, who really cares? So, that's our NFC West preview. Our little helmet board here. Dollar helmets brought to you by Iceman Low Voltage. For all your low voltage needs, go to Iceman Low Voltage. He can put in security systems for you, cameras. You watch it off your laptop. You put it in TVs, any audio, video equipment, projectors. You need to build a theater room in your house. Iceman Low Voltage is the man. So he sponsored this telecast. He provided us with the helmets. And for all your audio, video needs and security system needs, go to Iceman Low Voltage. So that's our NFC West preview. And this is Crow for Crow Sports Crapology. And we'll see you at the AFC West previews.